Hey guys, welcome back to Houseplant Stream to Veggie Patch. There's just so much to tell you guys. Lots have been happening here in the patch, and every day you see something different. So right in front of you, I'm just giving a bird eyes view. So you know my bed 1, 2, 3. Those I've shown in the previous videos. Now, yesterday I put in another little bed following the no dig bed theory of Charles Dowding, I'm pretty sure. Anyway, so it's basically made using sandstone I just found on the property and to frame the bed, and then I've put down cardboard, newspaper, compost and mulch on top of it, and I'm going to do some planting today, which would be all the climbers again along the fence line. So there'll be snake plants, bitter melon, some cucumber, and then some leafy greens at the front. So we'll see how they go. In my next video I will update you on that. And also on the deck we now have a little seedling station. I've always done seedlings, but this is the most organized I've ever been. As you can see, we have lots of leafy greens like basil, mustard, mizuna and coriander, rocket, chives, and there's chili, and this is okra. It's all coming along nicely. And the second shelf, we have some chili growing there, and then there are just a lot more seedlings in all these little tubs. Some I can't even tell which is which, but hopefully by the time they'll be older. I think this one's a capsicum, and yeah, because the tags I made, they didn't last for too long. And then the last level, let me just open this up to show you. Oh my goodness, it's only been 2 or 3 days I believe, and look at the mustards, they are gorgeous. So these are very easy to grow, and I've been using them every day in our smoothie, veggie smoothie, so that's very good. Pop the lid back on. And so this is very successful, the little seedling station. At night I just close up the greenhouse. So now let's go down to where everything's happening. We'll have a good look at the veggies that are growing in the veggie patch. And it's another beautiful spring day as well. Just love the weather, and last night it rained, so I think all the veggies were happy. Over here, I don't think I've showed you guys, have another station of just mustards that I've got in the seedling station. So this was just a piece of carton that I saved from a recent purchase. Anyway, it's perfect as a little pot. And over here I've already put some, I think, chives and mint in these 2 pots, so let's see what happens with them. The packets did show that you can direct sow them, and over in this bed it's growing really well. Let's see if I get a good angle. So there's the radish that I've been harvesting continuously, and spinach, shallots, kale. This one is going to seeds, which I will save. And then this is the basil, opal, purple basil, and chives, more chives, rocket, and this one you can see all the seedlings of the coriander coming up as well. And over here you can see my little rock bed, and very happy with the end result. And And over on this side, this long bed, so the radishes are doing so well. Oh my goodness, you can see over there that the radish is coming along nicely. It's actually, there you go. So I can harvest them now. They're just blooming. And there is more Mizuna, if you can see. And there are more seedlings coming up. More radish and beetroot, and also we've got more cucumbers over here. There's just all cucumbers, and then capsicum, lots of capsicums. This one's a bit bigger, and then there are some loofahs there, and then look at the cucumber plants, they're growing so well. And okra, and that's a radish, as you can see. I think I'll harvest that one today for juice. And then we've got our tomatoes. I think I'll get more tomatoes to put into the rock bed. And I planted some basil because they're good companion plants. So let's see what happens. They're doing so well. Oh my goodness. And this big bed, this was one of the first ones, and look at the snow peas. I only harvested some yesterday, but they're just growing like crazy. And the theory is the more you harvest, the more they grow. And check out the strawberries. They're coming along nicely too. This one has lots of them, and some had already been eaten by God knows what. And we have some cress, dill, beetroot, pectoral spinach, Mizuna, our old faithful kale, very good, and more spinach, more Mizuna. This one I can probably eat today. As you can see, I pretty much just can harvest quite a bit every day for our, like salads and juice making. And let's go to this side. So over here we get butterflies here. Anyway, they're good pollinators, and well, truth to be told, the caterpillars do eat the kale or whatever's, but it's organic gardening, so you have to share to a certain extent. It hasn't been too bad. As you can see, all these baby tomatoes forming. This is only early spring. I was lucky enough to have bought this too in winter time. They were sort of a bit cold tolerant, and they're just doing so well. So I think we're going to have like an early harvest of tomatoes. And then more beetroot and lettuce. They're just delicious in the juice or salad. And more peas. They're just popping up everywhere. And very easy to grow, honestly. I barely used any fertilizer. That's another thing about organic gardening. It's all in the soil. So if you've got the compost, the manure, the good stuff going on at the first place, then you barely have to do anything afterwards. We have more silver beet here, parsley and beetroot. This is only a little bed, but as you can see, it can be quite productive. Moving on to this side, we have rockets. I've planted more rockets. I don't know, they seem to be eaten all the time, but as I said before, happy to share. More beetroot, because we like our beetroot. There's more spinach and more beetroot, kale and lettuce. So as you can see, the patch is going so well. I think spring really has given it, it's like another, like type of life, I would say, not a new lease of life, because even during winter time the patch was doing really well too. I'm going to come back to harvest some more, just to give you a quick pan of what's happening. And over in this corner, all these old faithful herbs, they're doing really well too. And as you can see, there's a little parsley popping up just randomly. And let's have a look at rock bed. As you can see, they're just random sandstone pieces that I collected from the property, and I'm covering the bed with the mesh, as you can see I've done with the other one, because in the last video you did see the aftermath of the bush turkey digging everything out, and so with a bit of metal sort of meshing protection, you don't have to worry about them as much. And over in this corner we have our passion fruit. It's already climbing, reaching the fence. That's what I want it to. So I've been training it up, and it goes all the way. It's going to cover the fence and have some fruits hopefully in a few years' time. So there you go. This is a quick update of my veggie patch, and I just can't believe in such short period of time so many have, you know, been planted, and we've harvested continuously non-stop throughout the winter and now spring season, and it's so rewarding, and it doesn't really take all that much time and effort. So I hope you've enjoyed it, and we'll see you in the next episode. You'll see what's happening in our stone bed. Thanks for watching. See you next time.